Today we're doing average rate of change, day 2. So yesterday we talked about average rate of change. Day 1, I gave you the formula and we kind of talked a little bit about how when you're finding the average rate of change, you're finding just the slope of this secant. And the secant is the line that goes from one point to the other. Okay? So now today we're going to add some letters to the thing. But the main idea is just the same. And we're going to just work on 3 examples right here. Okay, so find the average rate of change of the function between this and that, as long as h is not 0. Okay, so I will find first f of 0, because I know I'm going to need it. Remember that f of 0 means, hey, what is y when x is 0? So the only thing I have to do is substitute 0 for x and plug that in. Okay, 7, 0 squared minus 4, voila, so negative 4. And now we'll also find f of h. Well, the only thing we're going to have to do here is just substitute h for x right there. So 7h squared minus 4. You're like, okay, now what? So the formula from yesterday was the change in y over the change in x. So here, the change in x, it's h minus 0. I'm going to show you yesterday's formula again. So f of b minus f of a, and then b minus a. Same thing I have here, f of b minus f of a, and then b minus a. Okay, just keep it consistent. Okay, so f of h, I have it right there. 7h squared minus 4 minus f of 0. F of 0 is negative 4, so plus 4. Everything over, h minus 0, 0 is h. Now, okay, negative 4 plus 4, that's 0. Now I have to divide h squared divided by h. I subtract the exponents. Okay, so I have 7h squared divided by h. H squared divided by h is just h. So 7h. So you will leave that in terms of h. Okay, picking up the pace now. Now I need to find the slope of the secant line. Ooh, that sounds so big, so wordy. But you're just using the same formula. It's the slope formula again. Okay, it just sounds so complicated, but you got this. Okay, of this function between x equals 1 and x equals 1 plus h. Whoa, what does that mean? I have a handy dandy awesome hand-drawn cheat sheet right here, just so you have the visual to what it means. So h is the distance from one point to the other. Okay, let's say in this case x is 1, so 1 will be right here, and then x plus 1 plus h, that'll be right there, whatever x is. In this case, it's going to be 1 plus h. Okay, and h is the distance between this point and that point, just so you know where it's going. But I'm not going to tell you today. Okay, here we go. You know I have to find f of 1, and I know I will have to find f of 1 plus h. F of 1 is easy. I just need to plug in 1 for x. One squared is 1, 8 plus 3. Now I'm still substituting 1 plus h for x right there. Now when I expand this binomial right here, you can either do FOIL, do the box, or do the binomial extension. Whichever you would like. I know some of you really want to see the FOIL. So I'm going to go ahead and do FOIL right here off to the side. This means 1 plus h squared. That means it repeats itself twice. So it's 1 plus h times 1 plus h. So you multiply that and that. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times h is h times 1 is h times h is h squared. Combine like terms. 1 plus 2h plus h squared. If you're in calculus, I would strongly recommend you memorize the expanded form of the binomial. That will save you a lot of time. And in college, you don't have time to be doing that thing. Okay, so 1 plus 2h plus h squared plus 3. We're going to distribute 8 right there. Combine like terms. 8 and 3. And then there's no other h or h squared that you need to combine. Okay, back to our formula. So we have to do, I'm going to do it right here. So f of 1 plus h minus f of 1 over 1 plus h minus 1. Okay, I know f of 1 plus h is this whole expression right here. Minus f of 1 is 11. Everything over. Here I have 1 plus h minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. And also 11 minus 11 is 0. Okay, it's looking good. We have, I will go ahead and factor the h out. Now at this point, I can go ahead and simplify h divided by h is 1. And this will be my final answer. So, whoa, where do I write it? Right there. Okay, 16 plus 8h. If you want to give me the answer as factored, you can just pull 8 out, but it doesn't make a difference. It's the same thing. This or that. Okay, it's the same thing, but this is factored all the way. One more just because. Ooh, this one, you will have to substitute 1 plus h right there for x and also right there. Okay, we're going to spend some time over here, and I even got an extra piece of paper because I feel like I'm going to run out of room. It's okay, I'm ready. Okay, so function here, I will find k of 1 just by substituting 1 for x. Notice that in this case, I have to substitute 1 right there and 1 right there. And here I have 3 and 4 is 7 and 6 is 13. Okay, so right here off to the side, k of 1 plus h. So 3, 1 plus h squared plus 4, 1 plus h plus 6. Notice that every time I see x, I'm rewriting as 1 plus h. Okay? That only doesn't go to 1, but every time you see x, you're going to substitute that. Okay. So we will expand this binomial. I am definitely running right out of room here. Sorry. I'm going to shift everything over. So 3, 1 plus 2h plus h squared. And I'll go ahead and distribute 4 right there. It is not pretty. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Distribute the 3. I'll go ahead and combine 4 and 6, just because what else am I doing? All right. Combine everything else you can. I know I can combine 3 and 10. And I will also combine the h's. It really bothers me that it's out of order, so I have to rewrite this. It is not wrong if you don't. But I have to rewrite it just for my sanity. And it's okay from the highest to the least exponent. Okay, now I have k of 1 and k of 1 plus h. See, I knew my extra piece of paper would come in handy. Okay, so I have k of 1 plus h minus k of 1, everything over 1 plus h, because it's this one minus this one. It's the b minus a from the original formula. Okay, k, 1 plus h, is this expression right there. Minus k of 1. K of 1 is 13. Everything over 1 minus 1 is 0. So I only have h left. I will simplify 13 minus 13 is 0. And now we'll factor out h from the numerator. H divided by h is 1. And my final answer will be 3h plus 10. And that is the slope of the secant line. That's all I have for you. Good luck.